So how will you solve by elimination method? See that the coefficient of b here is 3 in the first equation and the coefficient of b here is -1, right? So what I do is, in order to make them equal, I multiply this equation by 3 and I multiply this equation by 1. So therefore, if I multiply these two as by 1 and 3, I will get 14a plus 3b is equal to 5. First equation, I multiply both sides by 1. And second equation, I multiply both sides by 3. So I get 21 into 3 as 60. 3a minus 3b is equal to 6. Now see, I have made the coefficients same except that they differ in sign, plus 3 and minus 3. Therefore, we are going to add these two equations in order to remove b. Okay. So we add. Adding the two equations, this will cancel. So you'll simply get 74a, okay, is equal to so this will be 77a is equal to 11. A will be equal to 11 by 77, which is equal to 1 by 7. Now a we have taken as 1 by x. That means 1 by x is equal to 1 by 7. That means if you cross multiply now, you get x is equal to 7. Okay, so this is the value of x that we have. Once we get the value of x, you can put it in the given equations to get the value of y. What are the given equations here? Figure 1 and 2, right? These two are the given equations. So you can put it in, say, let's say put in 2. So putting in 2, putting x is equal to 7 in 2. We get the equation here was minus x plus 21y is equal to 2xy. Minus x plus 21y is equal to 2x into y. Okay, now we solve this. So minus 7 plus 21y is equal to 14y. So you get here minus 7 is equal to 14y minus 21y. So you get minus 7 is equal to minus 7y. That means minus 7y is equal to minus 7. Now you divide both sides by minus 7. So y is equal to minus 7 by minus 7, which is equal to 1. Hence the solutions are x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 1. That's the solution. Okay. Moving on to the next type, which is type 4. This is also a special kind of simultaneous equation. Let us see what this simultaneous equation is. Question is solve 99x plus 101y is equal to 499xy. And this is 101x plus 99y is equal to 501xy. Now see, this looks like your type 2 because you see these two coefficients are same, plus 99 and plus 99. Here also these two are same, 101 and 101, right? Except that on the right hand side we have xy. So whenever on the right hand side we have xy, you can say here x is equal to y is equal to 0 is a solution. X is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 is a solution of the given equations. What is the other solution? The other solution you will obtain first by dividing both sides by xy. If I call this as 1, call this as 2, dividing both sides of 1 by xy, we get 99x plus 101y divided by xy is equal to 499 xy by xy, right? That means now you separate on the left hand side 99x by xy plus 101y by xy is equal to 499. That means from here x and x will cancel. So you simply get 99 by y plus here y and y will cancel. You get 101 by x is equal to 499. That means consider this as your, say, I call this equation number 3. Similarly, dividing both sides of 2 by xy, we'll get 101 by x, 101 by y plus 99 by x is equal to 501. Call this 4. Now what we do is we take 1 by x is equal to a, and we take b is equal to 1 by y. So therefore, what are the equations? The equations take the form 99b plus 101a is equal to 499. From equation number 3. From 4, this becomes 101b plus 99a is equal to 501. Right? Call this 5 and 6. Now, how do you solve these two? This is exactly your type 2. Right? So what you do is you first add these two. Write the equations 99b plus 101a is equal to 499. 101b plus 99a is equal to 501. First add and then subtract. Okay, so adding, you'll get 200b plus 200a is equal to 1000. Now you can take 200 out. You get a plus b is equal to 1000. That means you get a plus b is equal to 1000 by 200. That means a plus b you're getting as, this cancels 5 times 5. Let us call this 7. Now we subtract the two equations. So 99b plus 101a is equal to 499. 101b plus 99a is equal to 501. Subtracting. 99 minus 101 will give you minus 2b. Here is a minus sign, here is a minus sign. So 101 minus 99 will give you a plus 2a, and here you will get minus 2. So that means now if you take minus 2 out, you will get a minus b, or if you take minus 2 out, you will get b minus a is equal to minus 2. That means you get b minus a is equal to minus 2 by 2. By minus 2 by minus 2. That means b minus a you are getting as 1. Let's call this 8. Now we've got two equations. This is again type 1. So now we again add and subtract. So from the first one, you have a plus b is equal to 5. And from the second one, you have minus a plus b is equal to 1. Adding. This will cancel. So you get 2b is equal to 6. That means you get b is equal to 6 by 2, which is equal to 3. Now b, what have we taken? B we have taken as 1 by y. The value of b was 1 by y. We put the value of b is equal to 3. So that means 3y is equal to 1. That means y is equal to 1/3. In order to get the value of a, you subtract the two equations. Or you can put the value of y in 1 or 2 also. Okay. So minus a plus b is equal to 1. Subtracting. So this will cancel this time. And here you get 2a is equal to 5 minus 1, which is 4. That means a you get as 2. What was the value of, what was a we had taken? We had taken a as 1 by x. That means now cross multiply to get 2x is equal to 1. That means you get the value of x as half. Hence the solutions are x is equal to half and y is equal to 1/3. Okay. So no questions this so far.
No, sir.
Type 5. Solve 2 by root x plus 3 by root y is equal to 2. And the next equation given is 4 by root x minus 9 by root y is equal to minus 1. Now see, you have a root x here. Therefore, these equations can be written as the given equations can be written as twice 1 by root x. Instead of 2 by root x, you write 2 into 1 by root x. And instead of 3 by root y, you write this as 3 into 1 by root y is equal to 2. And second equation we write as 4 into 1 by root x minus 9 into 1 by root y is equal to minus 1. Now you proceed exactly as we have done earlier. When in this part, in the earlier part, what we did was we say let a is equal to 1 by root x, and we say b is equal to 1 by root y. Therefore, the equations take the form first equation takes the form 2a from here 1 by root x is a, second is 1 by root y is b, 2a plus 3b is equal to 2. From the second one, you have 4a minus 9b is equal to minus 1. Okay. Let us call these two equations as 3 and 4. Okay. Let us call it as 1 and 2 only because we have not taken 1 and 2. Okay, fine. We'll call it 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now we want to solve these two equations. The decision is up to you which way you want to solve. You want to solve by elimination method or you want to solve by substitution method. But you see that none of the coefficients of a and b are 1, right? In both the equations. Here you see the coefficient of a is 2. Here you see the coefficient of b is 3. Here you see the coefficient of a is 4. And here you see the coefficient of b is 9. None of them is 1. So better to solve by elimination method. And how do we solve by elimination method? Which one you want to eliminate? Suppose I want to remove a first. That means I want to remove these two a's first. What will I do? You take the LCM of 2 and 4. to get 4. So that means this coefficient has to be made as 4. So what should I multiply by? This I need to multiply by 2 to make it 4. That means the entire equation has to be multiplied by 2. And this we want to keep 4. So we multiply by 1. So therefore, what do we get? 2a, 4a in fact, because we are multiplying this equation by 2. We get 4a plus 6b is equal to 4. And for the second one, you get 4a minus 9b is equal to minus 1. So we have got plus 4a and plus 4a. So here you see you have got plus 4a and plus 4a. These two have the same sign. So what should we do? Add or subtract? We need to subtract.
Sir,
In order to remove a, we need to subtract. So we subtract and remove this. This gets cancelled. So we get 9b plus 6b, which is 15b, is equal to 4 plus 1 is 5. That means b we get as 5 by 15. That means we get b as 1 by 3. We cancel here. Okay, so once you've got the value of b, you can you can put the value of b as, what have we taken b as? 1 by root y. So that means b is 1 by root y. So 1 by root y is equal to 1 by 3. Now what do we do? In order to remove the radical, we square both sides. 1 by root y whole square is equal to 1 by 3 square. So what do we get? We get 1 by y is equal to 1 by 9. That means you get y is equal to y is equal to 9. Okay. Now once you get the value of y, you can put it in any of these two equations. Okay. That is any of the given equations. Let us put it in the equation 1, this one. Let us put it in this equation. So putting y is equal to 9 in, putting y is equal to 9 in 2 by root x plus 3 by root y is equal to 2. We get 2 by root x plus 3 by root 9 is equal to 2. When 2 by root x plus 3 by root 9 is 3 is equal to 2. That means 2 by root x plus 1 is equal to 2. That means 2 by root x is equal to 2 minus 1. 2 by root x is equal to 1. Now, in order to remove the radical, we square both sides. 2 by root x square is equal to 1 square. That means 4 by x is equal to 1. Now you cross multiply to get x is equal to 4. Hence the solutions are x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 9. Okay, that's it. And the last one is a little long one, the type 6. Long one because you will get two simultaneous equations and you have to solve them twice. Okay, each simultaneous equation, in fact you will get two sets of equations. Okay, one set and the second set. You'll have to solve both of them individually. So let's see type 6. Solve 1 by twice x plus 2y plus 5 by thrice 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 3y2. Also, the other equation given is 5 by 4 times x plus 2y minus 3 times 5 3x minus 2y is equal to 61 by 60. These two are the equations given. Now, what you see in these two equations is that you have x plus 2y here, you have x plus 2y here. Also, you see 3x minus 2y is here and 3x minus 2y is here, right? So what you do is rewriting the equations as rewriting the given equations as first one, you write as half 1 by x plus 2y plus 5 in 5 by 3, in fact, 1 by 3x minus 2y. Okay, in fact, what we are doing here is we are taking this out and we are taking this part out. We are only keeping 1 by x plus 2y and 1 by x plus 3y. Similarly, for the second one, you can take out 5 by 4. Right, this has 1 by x plus 2y. And you can take 3 by 5 out and write this as 1 by 3x minus 2y is equal to 61 by 60. Okay, let us call this 1 and 2. Now what you do is you say let a is equal to 1 by x plus 2y, and you say let b is equal to 1 by 3x minus 2y. Therefore, from 1, what do you get? From 1, you get half a plus 5 by 3 b is equal to minus 3 by 2. Now you simplify this, okay? You take the LCM, 6, so you get 3a on top plus 10b is equal to minus 3 by 2. So now you can cancel these two, and now you cross multiply. You have a 1 here, so 1 into 3a plus 10b will give you a 3a plus 10b only. And these two, if you multiply, you get minus 9. So you're getting 3a plus 10b is equal to 9. Let us call this 3. Now from 2, if you put a is equal to 1 by x plus 2y, you get 5 by 4a minus 3 by 5b is equal to 61 by 60. Now you again take the LCM, simplify, keep a and b on one side just as we have done earlier. So 4 and 5 LCM is 20. So this is 4 into 5 is 20 and 5 into 5 is 25a minus 4 into 3 is 12b is equal to 61 by 60. So see, this will cancel 3 times, and now you cross multiply. Cross multiply, you get 3 times 25a minus 12b is equal to, this is 1 here, so 1 into 61 will give you 61. So this is 75a minus 36b is equal to 61. Let us call this 4. Now see, 3 and 4 are two simultaneous equations in a and b. You want to solve these two. So let us first write them and see which method we shall use. 3a plus 10b is equal to minus 9. 75a minus 36b is equal to 61. Okay, let us write them together. Now we'll take the decision which method we are going to use. Okay, now see here, none of the coefficients of a and b are 1. It is always better to use elimination method. So how do you use elimination method? We take the LCM. Suppose you want to remove a here. See, the coefficient of a here is 3 and the coefficient of a here is 75. You take the LCM of 3 and 75, right? The LCM of 3 and 75 is 75. So that means I want to make this 3 into a 75. So what should I multiply this equation by? I should multiply this equation by 25, right? 25 into 3 is 75. And I should multiply this equation by 1. So multiplying the first equation by 25, you get 25 into 3, 75a, plus 10 into 25 is 250b is equal to 25 into minus 9 is minus 225. And the second equation will multiply by 1, so it remains unchanged. 61. So if you see, the sign of these two are the same, right? So that means we need to subtract these two equations. Subtracting. If you subtract these two equations, 250 plus 36 will give you 286b. And minus 225 minus 61 will also give you minus 286. That means the value of b that you are getting here is minus 286 divided by 286, which is equal to minus 1. The value of b you are getting as minus 1. What about the value of a? Now, in order to get the value of a, you can substitute the value of b is equal to minus 1 in any of these two equations, either 3 or 4. Let us put in 3 because see, it has lower coefficient, 3, 10. Okay, it has lower coefficient. So let us put it here. So putting b is equal to minus 1, putting b is equal to minus 1 in 3, we get 3a plus 10b is equal to minus 9. That means 3a plus 10b here is minus 1 is equal to minus 9. That means 3a minus 10 is equal to minus 9. That means 3a, take minus 10 on the other side, will become plus 10, 10 minus 9. That means 3a is equal to 1. That means a is equal to 1 by 3. So we have got the values of a and b, right? Now what had we taken a and b as here? We had taken a as 1 by x plus 2y. We had taken b as 1 by 3x minus 2y. So we again put the values here. So we have a is equal to 1 by x plus 2y. And what is the value of a that we had got? The value of a that we have got here is 1/3 is equal to 1 by x plus 2y. Now you cross multiply, you will get x plus 2y is equal to 3. Okay. So let us call this equation number 5. Also, what had we taken b as? B is equal to, we had taken b as here 1 by 3x minus y. 1 by 3x minus 2y. This we had taken as b. Put the value of b. The value of b that we have obtained here is minus 1. The minus 1 is equal to 1 by 3x minus 2y. So now if you cross multiply, you get minus 1 into 3x minus 2y is equal to 1. That means you get 3x minus 2y must be equal to 1 by minus 1. That means 3x minus 2y must be equal to, whether you write minus in the denominator or numerator is the same thing, minus 1. This is our equation number 6. So now we have got two equations in x and y, these two. Now we need to solve these two. So how do we solve these two? Which method shall we use? We see I have a plus 2y here, I have a minus 2y here, right? So elimination method will be better to solve. So what you do is you take these two equations, x plus 2y is equal to 3 and 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 1. Because I have a plus 2y and I already have a minus 2y, what I'll do, I'll add the two equations. Adding. This will cancel. You'll get 4x is equal to 3 minus 1, 2. That means x is equal to 2 by 4. That means you'll get x is equal to half. Right? And how will you put the get the value of y? Put the value of x in any of these two equations. Either put it in 5 or you put it in 6. Let us put it in 5. Putting x is equal to half in 5. We get x plus 2y is equal to 3. That means half plus 2y is equal to 3. You take half on the other side. 2y is equal to 3 minus half. Now you take the LCM. 2y is equal to 3 into 2 is 6 minus 1. And 2y is 5 by 2. That means y is 5 by 2 by 2. That means y is 5 by 2 into 2. That means y is 5 by 4. Hence, what are the solutions? Hence, the solutions are x is equal to half and y is equal to 5 by 4. That's it. Okay, so I'll stop here.